Good evening, everyone. Welcome to R&B Wealth Strategy EC Funding. I always start my presentation by thanking the Lord for an opportunity that He has given me and granted me to be here. I thank God for each and every one of you, that you'll be able to understand the opportunity that is presented to you. And if this is not for you, that it's great. I still ask God to take you to where it is that He has planned and ordained for your life. I ask Him to give me wisdom and knowledge to be able to move forward. And I thank Him for this amazing platform that He has put in front of me. With that being said, I want to say thank you for joining our presentation this evening, to be able to find out the things that we have in our platform and how is that we have been able to do so much in such a little time. But with that being said, I want to make sure that we know, you guys know, who are you going to be doing business with? Because you're not going to be working for us, but you're going to be doing business with us, so we're going to be partners. Richard Young has a background in business credit, business funding, management, and sales. He learned all of this from his parents as he was a teenager. And as he grew up and grew older, not that he's old, but anyway, he grew older, he was able to put it into action. And he's had a lot of experience when it comes to business funding and business credit. And I have learned a lot from him. Myself, your host, Bridget Lendenborg, I have a background in real estate, mortgage, insurance, and credit repair. I opened my own business in 2001, and I have thanked God along the way for everything that has happened, even though the crash took everything, but the knowledge, I kept it with me. We have over 30 years of combined experience in the financial industry, and we have both operated our individual businesses, which we still have. Richard still has Seasoned Executive Solution, and I still have Insured Solutions for my insurance company, so I still have insurance agent. But with our experiences in finances, we have been able to put together the platform of R&B Wealth Strategy Network. And I thank God, because although our company is very, very new and it's a baby still crawling, we have been able to be very successful in such a short period of time. And our parent company is Seasoned Executive Solution, that was founded in 2015 by Mr. Richard Young. A lot of people say, you guys don't have a lot of experience. Oh my God, I don't want to work with you guys. Well, first of all, you're not going to work with me or Richard. You're going to be our business partner, because this is an individual position. You need to be an individual entrepreneur to be able to add to your portfolio and to be able to see the value that we are putting on the table. With that being said, I also want to show you that I do know how to make money. I know how to make it. I know where to get it. I know how to do it. In my first years in business, I opened my office in September 1st, 2001. Yes, the year of 9/11, so you could understand how rough that was. But came January, I opened my storefront, Shelbourne Lending Services, mortgage brokerage business. That first year, I operated my business with my two children, my daughter, which was 10 at the time, and my son was 15. And I was able to generate $2.9 million by myself, having no idea of what I was doing. So I thank God, because the following year, because of my success, I was nominated Businesswoman of the Year by the President of the United States. And I went to Washington, D.C. to have a gala dinner and receive my award. And yes, you can see the different last name. I was married at the time, so I know what it is to be married, get divorced, and we have a story, each and every one of us. Don't care what party you belong to, whether you voted or didn't vote for him. That's not the point. The point is that I was awarded Businesswoman of the Year. So that was an accomplishment that I was able to bring back to my children. I made a lot of money. And as you can tell, what I generated was not what I reported. Because I know as a businesswoman, there's a lot of things that we can do to be able not to pay a lot of taxes. So if you're in my group, if you're a business owner, I will show you a lot of tricks that will not get you in trouble. This is our office in Orlando. Center of Orlando, 8th floor, Regents Building, beautiful office that we barely go there. We only go there to meet investors, to meet very, very exclusive clients, But 90% of the time, this is where I am. I am home. I have my home business. I have my home office. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you work from home. No, I don't work from home. I have an office at home. I don't work from my bed. I don't work watching TV. I have an office at home. And when I close my office, I don't go back until the next business day. That's the hallway to get to my office. So yes, it's messy because I have a lot of things on my plate. I have a lot of agents. I have a lot of underwriters that are in our main office in fees and executive. But I feel comfortable because I'm home. If I want to get dressed, I get dressed. If I just want to put on my shorts and put my hair up, I could do whatever I want because I am in my office at home. But if you ever call me after office business hours and I tell you I left the document at the office, I'll get it tomorrow, don't tell me, but you work from home. No, I don't work from home. I have an office at home. And since I am very disciplined, I follow office rules. Now, where do we live? Because if you're going to follow somebody that is doing something positive. Follow somebody that has some kind of accomplishment. Follow someone that can inspire you, that can guide you, that can motivate you, and that can teach you something. Look around. Your 5 closest friends, who are they? Because those people that you associate yourself with, that's exactly where you're going to be in the next 5 years. So sometimes you have to leave those loved ones behind to be able to do what it is that you need to do so they don't kill your dream, so they don't kill your passion. Now, this is where we live. And you might say, oh, my God, that's a beautiful home. That's a copy and paste from Facebook. Anybody can say that. Anybody can do that. Yeah, I live in a big mansion, too. No, this is our home. This is where we live. That's richer outside the home. This is me inside the home of the blue house watching the beautiful rain because I love the rain. I believe it's blessings from the Lord poured down on me. So I'm inside the house. This is my kitchen, beautiful kitchen that I never use. 1, is beautiful. 2, it's too big to clean. So I try to keep it empty. But this is me in my kitchen watching Richard do something to eat because he likes to eat. You can tell, right? Yep, he likes to eat, and I love to watch him. This is my beautiful home, my beautiful bathroom in my home. So what am I saying? Am I bragging? No, I'm not bragging because I lived in a bigger home when I was in real estate. My kids grew up in a bigger home. So this is not surprising to them. This is where I come from. This is what I've been able to do with my accomplishment, with the things that I've been able to do with hard work. Not a 9-to-5, hard work by myself. I'd rather work 20 hours a day for me than to work 8, 9 hours for somebody else. That is just me. I respect those that have a job. Respect them dearly, but it was not meant for me. Who are we looking for? We're looking for highly motivated sales agents. Those agents that want something better for themselves. Entrepreneurs that want to add to their current portfolio. People that want to make a difference, a career change, that are tired and sick and tired of what it is that they're doing because they haven't been able to accomplish absolutely anything. Independent people that are coachable, motivated, and that want to make more money. That are not content with what they have, that they know that there's something out there that it's better. Is this what you're looking for? I don't know. It might not be for you. This is not for everybody. These are just for certain type of people that are willing to do what it takes to acquire what it is that they want. This is a commission-based business. We pay very high commissions, but it's commission. You don't have a salary. We will provide you with leads, and we do call leads to our new agents, and those agents that are being seasoned with us receive different types of leads. But we give them to you for free because we want you to be successful. We know what it takes to be successful. Now, we would like our agents to have some type of experience, but if you don't have any experience, at least know how to balance your checkbook because you're going to be dealing with money. And when I give you a commission, I want to make sure you understand that it's 2% of the funded amount for your client. So I need you to understand how to work at least a calculator so you know what type of money you can make with us. Now, like I said before, this is not for everyone. If you're looking for a salary, if you're looking for a boss, if you're looking for a 9-to-5, this is not for you. It's not. Because I'm nobody's boss, and I'm not going to be following you and trying to figure out what it is that you're doing. This is not for you. If you're looking for a boss and you're looking for a salary or 9 to 5, like the person that just left, this is not for you. I'm glad she left or he left. Because this is for entrepreneurs. Now, I'm going to put it out there. There is a cost. It's a $188 one time. If you cannot invest in yourself, get off the phone. Because if it's free, it doesn't mean absolutely nothing. Nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's not the 188 that we're looking for. It's the fact that you invested in something, so you're going to put it out because you know that you invested in it. So we want to see those people that want to invest in themselves. If you don't have the 188 and you really see, after I'm able to show you all the platforms that we have and you still want to do it, but you don't have it, call us. We'll help you. We'll make it happen. We're not going to throw you away or not bring you into our platform because you don't have 188, because I know what it is to struggle. I've been there. I know what it is. I was a single mom for many, many years. I didn't always live in a blue house. I didn't always did real estate. So I know what it is to struggle. But that's why I did something different to change that. So if you don't have it, we'll work with you. But we just want to make sure that you're coachable, you're motivated, that you want to add to your portfolio, that you want a career change, and you want a different opportunity. But if you ever think that I'm going to give you a draw, or that I'm going to call you in the morning, or that I'm going to be following you to do what it is that you need to do, get off the phone. This is not for you. Don't waste my time, and trust me, do not waste yours. What do? Why are we becoming so popular and so many people are coming into our platform? Because of our experiences, because of what we have. We're not a regular bank. We have over 100 lenders for personal and over 4,000 for business. Do we use them all? Of course not, we don't. It's just like having a closet full of dresses and shoes. Do you put them on all the time? No, but if you need them, they're there. We have a very good relationship with our underwriters. A magnificent relationship. They'll call me and say, listen, what is this? What is that? And I'll call them, look, I have this scenario. Do you think it's going to go through? Before we even send it in. So that is very powerful. When you go to the bank, you don't get that. You either get approved or disapproved. Period. Simple. Now, what do we need for preliminary loans? Personal loans. We need a 560 credit score. The banks are looking for a 680 plus. And they do a hard pull. We do a soft pull to get you pre-approved. So before it affects your credit score, we'll let you know you got pre-approved or you didn't get approved. You need to have some income. You cannot be on welfare and food stamp and receive a $500 check a month and think that that's going to be provable. No, it's not going to happen. You need to have a job. We need to prove that you make money to be able to pay these loans, because 90% of these loans are not guaranteed. They're not guaranteed. And you get funded within 3 days. 2 to 3 days, that money is in your account. It's not a credit card. It's not a joint account with other people and a pool of money. No, it's money that is going into your account. So once it's in your account, the lenders cannot take it back. So they need to make sure that they're going to give money to those that can pay it back. They also know that you are a risk customer, because the bank said no. So they're taking a risk with you, but there's still some preliminary conditions that need to be met. You need to have bank statement. You need to have a driver's license or a state ID. You need to prove that you're going to be able to pay that money back. Conditions for working capital or merchant cash advance. The scores are very low because the lenders are not looking for the score. They're looking for the income. And we go as low as $4,000. That doesn't mean that a $4,000 revenue business is going to get a $500,000 loan. That's not what it means. It means that we are helping small businesses get what they need so they can move on, so they can keep going. But the business needs to be separated from the individual. If you work from home and your business is at home, your business still needs to have an EIN number, articles of incorporation, its own bank account. And it still needs to have it. It cannot be everything under you, because you and the business are two different people. You manage the business, but it's the business that is looking for a business loan. You need to have these things separated. And we are able to provide up to 5 positions. For those of you that are on the phone that don't understand that, that's 5 different loans without even having to pay the first one back. If your business, if your client's business is generating enough income that they can get another loan before paying the first one, we can do that up to 5 times. Or if they come in and they already have 2 loans, but the income is there, we'll give them another 3rd loan. Go to the bank and see if that's going to happen. Go to the bank and see if they're going to do that. They're not going to do that. So that's very powerful when you have that in your portfolio. Consumer financing. Consumer financing is not for everyone. It's not that you are able to tell people, oh, I could get you approved. No. Consumer financing is for business owners that have a tag price for their services or their goods that their clients are not being able to acquire because they can't pay for it. So the merchant needs to be approved to be able to provide consumer financing. Why? Because now the merchant, that business owner, has his own bank in his business. That's what it is. He will have his own bank because now he's financing his customers up to $5,000 without his money. Wow. Very powerful. Is it going to cost him? Of course it's going to cost him. Can you drive a car without gas? No, you can't. It's going to cost him. He's going to have his own bank. It's going to cost him $600 to get started. But we even give up to 45 days before the money comes out. And in the individual trainings, you will see where that $600 come from. This is for you to see all the different platforms that you have there. Do you have to do the training and deliver the equipment? No, you don't. We will take care of that. Our company will take care of that. We will send the equipment. We will call for the training. We will send the marketing materials. We will do that. But the merchant needs to be qualified. It needs to be a real business, a business that's been in business for more than 6 months. Because we need to know who are we giving this to. Because within 72 hours, that business owner is going to receive the invoice that he provided to his customers. Now, does the customer need to be qualified? And these are some of the businesses for you to understand that are able to acquire these services. I'm not going to read them all. There are too many of them. We just put a few in the screen. Now, the consumer does not need to be qualified. He doesn't need any credit. He doesn't. All he needs is a valid checking account, a voided check, a driver's license or a state or military ID, and sign the contract and give 25% down. Yes, he has to give a down payment. It's not going to be free. But he will be qualified up to $5,000. But if you go to a tire shop or a mechanic, and once that merchant gets approved, we know that his tag price of $1,500, $2,100, well, that's what he's going to get qualified for because that's what he offers. But different companies like lawyers, plastic surgeons, dentists, they're able to qualify their customers up to $5,000. Why? Because when we looked at his bank statement, we realized that those are his price tag. Hope you understand what that means. But he will receive 100%. The merchant, the business owner, will receive 100% of the invoice within 3 business days. After the installation, after everything is done and everything is passed through and the client comes in, within 3 days his money is in the account. If that consumer decides not to pay, the lender, the merchant doesn't have to worry about it because we do not do chargeback. We do not take a percentage out of his receivable invoice. My competitors do. Do your homework so you know that I'm telling you the truth. He will receive 100% in full. Now, what are the commissions? You guys came here not just because of the beautiful email, because you saw me with a red dress on Facebook. No, you came here for money. So let's talk about money. You get 2% of every funded personal loan. 2%. If you do a $40,000 loan and it gets funded, you get 2%, 800. Simple math. That's what I told you. I need you to know how to balance your checkbook. I need you to know how to use a calculator. If you do that 3 times, you're going to get $2,400. If you can do that for a month, 4 weeks, you get $9,600. Simple math. You get 2% of the funded amount. Same thing for working capital commissions. Same thing. 2%. You do a $150,000 loan, $3,000. You do it 3 times a week, $9,000 that week. You could do that 4 times in a month. That's $36,000. So when people ask me, can I make money? I ask them, how much money do you want? How much money do you need? What type of money motivates you? Because can it be done? Yes. Can you do it watching TV? No. Can you do it just looking up into the sky? No. You got to go out there and hustle. You got to do it because the clients are out there. Our agents are doing it. They're posting. They're meeting people. They're getting to know people. They're making it happen. The consumer financing. Every merchant that you get qualified that is able to have his or her own bank, you get $1,000. And if you notice, the merchant's credit score in the presentation was 520. That's a C credit. So which means that anything above a 520, you get $1,000. Simple. Simple. Because a C is a 520. That's the way they have it separated. If you do 3 of those a week, 3,000. You can do that for 4 weeks, 12 grand. Simple math. You can do it on the calculator. D credit, anything under the 520 that is a D score, commission varies from 400 to 600. That's what I've been seeing. That's what I've been realizing that it's paying. But you will know that client, it's not justifiable. His credit is horrible. He just went through a bankruptcy a year ago, and he doesn't have enough deposits. So we will work with those clients. We will provide them credit repair to fix their credit, so you are able to still make commission. Commissions are subject to change. That is my disclosure because nothing is guaranteed but death. These are the commissions today. Are they going to be the same in a year from now? I don't know. You better join today because that's what I'm offering you today. If they change from the lenders to me, I'll change them to you because I already have agents that are not doing 2%. I have agents doing 3 and 4. And pretty soon I'm going to have one doing 5 because of the production. You produce, you make money. Credit repair, I mentioned that. If your clients don't have good credit and they don't qualify, we offer them credit repair. We do. Fix your credit. This is what happened. This is what they say you don't have. But if you fix your credit, within 45 to 60 days, you can revisit us and you can get that loan that you're looking for. No, they don't want it because people, I don't understand. I really don't understand, and it really frustrates me. They need credit. You're in America. You need credit. But they'd rather go pay $5,000 for a car that was built in 1971, and then, oh my God, look what you have no credit. You don't have any credit. You're not reliable. Let's fix your credit so you don't have to do that, so then you can drive a nice car. But people don't understand that, and it's frustrating to try to teach certain things that will be beneficial for others. That's why I need entrepreneurs, people that understand where we're going. Once you've been with us for a few months or a week, whatever, and you want to build a team, we will help you to have agents under you. So you can have residual, override, bonuses, and up to $100,000 life insurance. But you got to show us that this is what you want, because this is not for everyone. Not everybody wants to build a team. With the type of money you're going to be making, why even bother with other people? But some people like that. I like that. I like teaching. I like guiding. I like that. I've always have liked to teach. So I don't have a problem, but a lot of people don't have that type of mentality, and I respect that. So that's why I don't offer this until I see who you are and what is that you really want. But it's there. It's available to you. We don't need a license. I have a lot of people calling me, what type of license do we need? We don't need a license. We are very fortunate that at this time, we don't need a license. And like I said it again, at this time, this is getting so big that I am anticipating that they will make it to be licensed. Now, my business is licensed, but you don't need a license. We will train the right candidate. All the applications are electronically done through DocuSign, all of them. So you don't have to walk around with 1,000 pieces of paper and carrying it and looking for voided check and drivers. You don't have to do that. Everything is electronically done. It protects you and it protects us. It protects us. If you don't want to protect yourself, that is okay, but we're going to protect us. So we created everything electronically. We provide you with leads. We provide you with great customer service. Sometimes you're going to ask me a question that I'm going to say, did you watch the video? Because it's in the training. Because right now you're wasting my time. That's something that was already in the training. Did you watch the video? Why? Because you need to do your homework. Because you first learn, then you remove the L, and you earn. Simple. Learn, remove the L, and earn. Why not? Why do we do everything on DocuSign? Because DocuSign has everything with a different envelope ID. So we will know where that application came from. Can I do it for my clients in my computer? Yes, you can do it from your clients in your computer, but guess what? When that application comes into underwriting, one of my underwriters is going to call the client and is going to read the disclosure, and the client is not going to have no idea because he never saw it. Now, that's your responsibility. If that client comes back a year or 2 years later and say, you know, they stole my identity, I have no idea who did this, and we take it to our legal department and it shows that it came from your IP address, trust me, I'll be the first one to say, that's him. It's over there. Because I am not going to vouch for you after I told you why we don't do it. Why? Why do not complete it? I just said it. Because it has IP address. The signature shows where it's coming from. This is one of our agents. I asked his permission to be able to copy his signature. I try making it clear. It doesn't allow it. It does not allow it. This is the best I can do. Every signature is different. So if you try to copy and paste it, it's not going to work. There's a lot of smart agents out there that survived the real estate crash. And now you think that you're going to come here because there's no license needed and you're going to pass something by me. Nope. Not going to happen. I've been there, done that. Our insurance, our errors and omission is very, very high because I'm still working with my name. And it's the same name from 2001 to today. So they know what I'm capable of doing. So they're not going to give me errors and omission for $100,000. They're not. They're like, are you crazy? I know what you're going to do. I know what you're capable of doing. So my errors and omission is very high. I want to keep it where it is, even though it's very high, because I don't want to be targeted. This happened last week. I do not want to be arrested. I do not want to go to jail. And I do not want to be known as I did something fraudulent. A lot of my colleagues did. A lot of my colleagues are still in jail, but not me. I lost it all, but I kept my name. Brigida Leonor Lendenborg. Same name. Hasn't been changed. Because I have integrity and because I do and try my very best to do the right thing. These are two examples that I always show because I realized how hard it was for them to start and how they didn't have a lot of support. Now, Mr. Sam Walton at this moment was already opening his first store. But before he got there, he started from his garage and he asked 10 friends to invest $1,000 on his dream. And back then, $1,000 was a lot of money. Nobody invested. I don't have to go any further. You see where Walmart is. Mr. Basin, Amazon, look, by himself in a little office, doing it all. Marketing, selling, doing it all by himself. Do I have to go any further? Where is he today? The only difference between these two men is that they're white. That's the only difference. Richard is black and I'm Hispanic. But the same passion, the same vision, the same drive, same. Probably even more because they were by themselves. Richard and I are together. Just to let you know. Little history. Now, I thank you for being part of this presentation. If this is something that intrigued you, something that you think you can do, because this is not for everyone. I say it and I repeat it. If you think that I'm going to change my mind, I'm not. This is not for everyone. I'm here to make money and make money the right way, legally. If you think you want to be part of this organization and that what you saw is something that you can put into your portfolio, that this is something that you can add value to, that you can bring your experiences and say, listen, I have this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we change that? Why don't we advertise here? Because we welcome those ideas. If you think that you're able to do that, we're ready to go. I'm going to stop the recording. So if anybody has a question, give me just 1 second.